Hello and welcome to I Can See the Future. This is the last video of our work on Plant Guru. And so just a quick reminder of what Plant Guru is. It's an app that lets you connect with plant gurus across the world. You get one assigned to you and they can help you with your houseplants. So you would take a picture of your houseplant and upload it through the app and communicate with the guru through the app. And so what we've done up to this point is started to do some of the app design, and also Teresa has built out some of the marketing material and has done the logo and illustration work for it. So we're planning on testing this one a little bit further to see if anybody really wants to use it, but as an ending point to our project for this month, we are here. And so I'm going to let Teresa kind of walk us through what she's designed for the marketing page and why, essentially.
Cool. Yeah. So if you watch the past videos, I was kind of struggling with the illustration style, and I feel like I finally got it. It took a couple of tries, but I feel like this direction really, it felt right for this app. And we went with the really hand-drawn logo for Plant Guru. And it's colorful, but it's also kind of subdued, which I think is just, I don't know, it feels good. So I designed this page out. This would be really the homepage that you would get to, where we would start to do some testing on interest for making this app. So I really wanted to just lay out the bullet points and selling points for this app. So the first section, you have an area directly below where you can sign up for beta, and then it goes directly into explaining the hook for this app, why do you want to download it? And for us, I think the selling point is really when you've exhausted all of your Googling options and your answers just still aren't lining up, and you really just need to speak to someone and get something customized for your specific plant. I feel like that is the strongest selling point for this app.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
And then he has designed some screens.
Yeah, all of those. Essentially what's just shown here is your main dashboard screen where, after you've added your plant and uploaded the photo, you would also set the state of whether or not your plant was happy, which is it's in good condition, or you're this plant is really sad and it needs attention. And you would be able to see all of your plants here along with the status that you've marked for them. And this little icon in the corner is a little Band-Aid icon that would be where you would have your guru assigned to you. And essentially when you have an assigned guru and you have a sad face on one of your plants, that's when you kind of start the communication with them. And so you receive messages from them as well as new plans for how to take care of your plants. And they use the data that they receive from when you fill out and add your plants to actually kind of work with them.
Yeah. So super easy. The next frame, I wanted to show kind of the type of guru that you would be in contact with. And so this is really just this is not a real person, but this is Jane Lee. Jane Lee is a type of guru that we would have. She's a professional. She owns her own skincare line, and the products that she uses in her skincare line are all herbs and stuff. So she's really well versed in a scientific background of plants. And this selling point is really you get this one-on-one time with this person. And then the next frame we have is kind of an example of a conversation that you might be having with this guru.
Yeah, and I think the key here too is to think about sort of the schedule of how this would work. So the idea that we have laid out now for the user experience would be that you add your plant, you mark whether they're happy or sad, and if you have a guru assigned to you at that point, once they're signed, they will do a weekly check-in. So their first interaction with you is taking your data, asking any questions if they need any more clarification, looking at the photos the photos you uploaded. And then from there, just saying, okay, here is the plan I suggest. And then they'll check back in a week to the day that you've started the guru plan action with them. And when you check in as a user, you take a new photo and you update any information you need to, and they'll review that. If it looks good, it's on its way, but it's not there yet. They'll kind of keep it as a sad plant until it gets, until it's healthy again. And then when you get to market essentially as healthy, and you don't have the weekly check-ins again at that point, unless you indicate that you need your guru to look at your plan again. But yeah, so this would be an example of a new message. Hi, this is Jane. Glad to see your fiddle leaf spreaded a new leaf. You're doing great this week. Let's add. So that would be, okay, already started a plan, checked in again. Now it looks like let's do this extra thing. Maybe it's nutrients that are recommended for the soil, or even just let's make sure it gets a little bit more sunlight. But yeah, that's that one.
Right. And so we're almost through our concept for this app. This last part is really just to show that this app and the gurus are really here for the progress of your plants, and an example of, what kind of positive results that you can expect when you use this.
Right. Yeah. And so, yeah, just to kind of wrap up the thought too, it's just, I don't know. I think it's a strong idea I would love if it existed, because anybody that can't really keep a plant alive or doesn't ever see their plants thrive, okay, I have some that are alive technically, but I know that I'm doing things wrong, and I've Googled plenty, like we were just saying at the top, we've Googled, we've exhausted all Google options, and now it's just, please just talk to somebody for just a few seconds. What am I doing wrong? It's an easy interaction between a potential guru and the user because of the flow and the user experience that we've laid out. So it makes it so that a guru can manage. What were the numbers that we were playing with? 100 potential
for the gurus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a whole guru side to this app and a functioning for that. But we were thinking the numbers for the gurus, you could easily take up to 100 clients in a month, because the back and forth really is pretty simple.
Right. And it would be templated in a way that a guru can just check in and then give recommendations. And with plants, it's kind of continuous adjustments, small adjustments, and just kind of checking and going, okay, that looks okay now. Let's bump up this, or let's try something slightly different. So if you were to try to be a full-time plant guru, kind of laying out what we were thinking for subscription costs and for the pay and the percentage for the guru, it could be a full-time job that paid decent, pretty good for being able to work at home and help people with their plants. So it could be fun. Kind of a similar concept or model to an Uber or Lyft driver, where you're an independent contractor, or you're your own boss, and you can work as much as you want or as little as you want, take on as many clients as you want or not. And each guru would be rated from 1 to 5 stars. So if you got a guru and didn't like them, you can rate them badly, and after a certain point they'd get kicked out as a guru. So that would keep quality people kind of always there, ready to help you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna test this one out a little bit further and see if it makes sense to totally develop. But I think it'd be really fun to bring it to that next level. But that is it for I Can See the Future for Plant Guru. And so next week we will be back with a new idea. So now we're stopping the video. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh, that's that. If you're interested in making this app come to life, please sign up via our YouTube and let us know. We would love to know. We would love to know if you're interested.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the detailed description below for it. Cool.
Right.